Hey everybody, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. It's Tracy here. I'm going to give you a short workout this evening just to release your shoulders, your neck, your middle back, maybe work your hips a little bit. Alright, so if that sounds like something you want to work on, join me. I feel really tight in my neck and shoulders, like my shoulders are going up into my ears and it's really painful. So I'm figuring whatever I do right now to help me. If you ever feel that way, this is going to help you too. So I'm just going to have you start off lying on your back, and then I want you to do something called shoulder blade slaps, where you allow the back of your shoulder blades to lift up off the mat, then you lay them back down. So you're just going to come onto your back like this, and then you want to feel, I'm losing my voice again, you want to feel like your arms reach up, and you're going to press the back of your head and neck against the mat so that your neck elongates. And then I want you to lift up your shoulder blades. They actually lift straight up off the mat, and then they reconnect. So you inhale, they're going to lift up, and then exhale, they reconnect. They lift up. Maybe you could even start to feel the sides of your neck stretch longer right now, like under each one of your earlobes. So you inhale. Shoulder blades lift up, exhale, they reconnect. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. So just slap those shoulder blades down to the mat. 3 and 2. Last one. All right, now for good shoulder mechanics, I want your arm bones to go deeper inside of your shoulder socket. So you lift up. Your thumbs turn away from you. We want to externally get our arm bone to go deeper into your shoulder socket. Lift up, turn thumbs out, bring thumbs in, pull the shoulder blades down to the mat. Up, out, in, down. They float up, turn them out, come in and down, up, out, in, down. Keep pressing back, head and neck against your mat, just so you feel like your neck is lengthening, it's supported. 4 more. Those arm bones drive deeper into the shoulder socket. 3 more. And 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Okay, scissor arms. The top of the shoulder stays away from the air. You go under each one of your shoulder blades, and you just allow your shoulder blades to anchor down the back. So you inhale. Inhale to the space mid-back, right in between your 2 shoulder blades. So you inhale, and now you exhale, stretch part. Inhale, really feel the low back lengthen into the mat as you draw your abdominal wall tight to your spine. Inhale, now exhale, stretch part, and then inhale, and then exhale. Just let your shoulders relax down into the mat. Shoulder blades anchor down. 4. Little scissor arms. And 3. And 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Next, what I want you to do is take both hands behind head neck. Avoid this. Avoid pulling your head and neck forward or squeezing your elbows together. I don't want your neck going out of alignment. This exercise works your core, and then it's going to strengthen your neck so that when you do lift your head and neck up, you're not leading from the neck, you're actually leading from your core. You take your hands, you lace them behind your head, cradle, your elbows stay wide, lengthen, and then actually take your thumbs, and you're going to press your thumb like under your earlobe, interlace hands at the base of the skull, and gently pull and elongate like you're pulling from under the earlobes. You're lengthening the neck, the back of the neck, and just stretch part. Just give yourself a little stretch, like a little traction. Your thumbs are going under the earlobes. You're lengthening back. Breathe in, breathe out. Create a little space. Inhale. Exhale. Your head and neck are elongated. You're neutral. Inhale, exhale. Neck is long. One more time. And release. Wonderful. Okay, so now your thumbs, I have a fan blowing on me because my windows were shut all day. Tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 98, so not looking forward to it. Anyway, Hands are going to go behind your head. Your elbows go far and wide. Inhale, and I want you to really feel your abdominals tighten in, float up your head, and your neck is long. Float up, really tighten the core, and then lower down. Float the head up, elbows are wide, and come back in. Float the head up. You want to feel like when you lift, your core is doing the work predominantly, not the neck. And 7, elbows are wide. 6, feel the core. 5, feel the core. 4, 3, 2 more. Feel the core. Last one. Now press your elbow against the mat. I want you to feel your collarbone open wide. And then your breastbone, and that's what you rotate around. So you're going to twist from the middle back, in between your shoulder blades. Press your elbow into the mat. Your 2 hip bones stay facing the sky. Now I want you to twist from the side of your waist and then come back in. So you shouldn't be moving your pelvis. You're twisting from the side of your waist. Come back in. Exhale, come back. And 8. And then 7. And then 6, rotate. 5, 4, and 3, rotate. 2 more. And last one. Adding on, take your leg out, rotate, draw the knee in, extend, rotate, extend. Really feel side of waist, this elbow. I just kicked the little cabinet. Inhale, exhale. So your pelvis is stabilized. Exhale. And 6. Feel the side of your ribs. 5. Twist from the side of your waist. 4. And 3. 2 more. Use your core. And last one. Bring that foot down. Now, opposite elbow presses into the floor, into your mat. Rotate your breastbone around your breastbone. Hips are stable. You're going to feel how this side of your ribs is lifting off the hip bone. Exhale, 7. Rotate around your breastbone. Avoid pulling head forward. 6. Use your core. Rotate around breastbone. 5. 4 more. 3. 2 more. All right, on the last one. There we go. Now extend this leg long. Exhale, reach across, lengthen. Really feel this other side of your obliques, your ribs wrap. Inhale. Exhale, rotate from this side of your waistline. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Exhale, your hip bones on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, feel those obliques. And 7. And 6. And then 5, hips to sky. 4. And 3, rotate around your breastbone, blades down your back. 2 more. And last one. Come back in. All right, next, what I want you to do, so you just worked your obliques a little bit. Open your arms sideways into like a little cactus arms, like that. So you just did cactus arms. Now, what I want you to do, I have little flyaway hairs in my eyes. Okay. You just cactused your arms. And then what I want you to do here, you're going to crisscross one ankle over the knee. So I'm just going to modify your spinal twist. And then if you had osteoporosis, herniated discs, maybe you would just go a little bit just to create some space between ribs and hips. And then that's if you're not twisting your spine. If you decide that it's okay to twist your spine, you can do it. You're going to allow your knee to come closer to the floor. What I do want you to watch out for is that your shoulder, this opposite shoulder, is cactused against the mat so you don't over twist. You might feel the stretch here on the front of this left hip flexor. And you're just going to stay here and breathe. Keep chest open. Breathing in and then breathing out. Feel really wide open. across your collarbones. Breathe. Collarbones wide. Inhale. Maybe you'll even bring your head opposite direction to get a deeper stretch in your neck. Just move slowly so you don't overstretch. Let your ribs expand, ribs knit together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So just trying to get length through our spine. Exhale. Maybe bring head back center, neutral. Inhale. Exhale. Feel those ribs open up away from each other. Breathing in. Exhale. We're just allowing that body, collarbones open wide. Breathing in. Shoulders stay away from your ears. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Return to the center. You're going to just take both knees to chest for a second. Hug in. Relax, like right in the mid-back between your shoulder blades. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Get that stretch in between your shoulder blades. You would just stay down like this. If you do have osteoporosis, you would just keep your back elongated into the mat. Okay, we're going to come back out of it. Bring your feet back down. Cactus your arms. And then we're going to crisscross our opposite foot over the knee. So now you just cross the ankle over the knee. You keep chest open. And we're going to do this little rotation this way. Now, if you're not wanting to twist your pelvis off the mat, you would just go a little bit and get this whole side to really lengthen apart, stretch apart. That's if you're keeping your hips to the sky. You're not twisting your spine at all. For a spinal twist, a modified version, you could go ahead and twist a little bit more. And you're going to feel the front of this hip flexor. Your knee is going to be making its way to the floor, but I do want you to keep this shoulder on your mat to really open up the collarbone wide. And feel that stretch mid-back right in between your shoulder blades. Feel this stretch all the way through the side of your rib cage. Chest is open. Allowing your spine to twist if you're doing a spinal twist. If you're not, keep tailbone on the mat, hips to sky. You're just inhaling. And then you're exhaling. And then you're inhaling. And then you're exhaling. I don't know, today I feel like my hips are tight, my neck is tight, and like it's related. And if I release my neck, if I release my hips, my low back, like it's all going to be better. So I'm just having you try that with me. Breathing in, I'm already feeling space open between my rib cage, my hip bones. It's starting to feel better in there, as well as in my low back. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Just making sure shoulder blades on the mat. If you want, you could look away, stretch your neck more. Inhale, exhale. So you're just looking away, stretching your neck. If that's too much on the neck, bring head back neutral, collarbones wide. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Feel this hip stretch, this whole side of the ribs lengthening apart. Inhale, exhale. Chest is open, cactus the arms. Inhale, exhale. Soften your breastbone, just relax. Allow the chest to rise. Allow the ribs to expand. Allow the chest to fall. Like you're letting out a deep sigh. Allow the chest to fall. One more. Now allow the chest to fall. Get that motion in there. Good job. All right. Slowly come back to the center. Release. All right. Hug in. Reach under those knees maybe. Keep neck long. Head, neck, shoulders on mat. And just hug knees to chest. Low back pulls apart. You have osteoporosis. If not, peel up. Breathe into the space. Mid-back right in between your two shoulder blades. You inhale. And then you exhale. And then you inhale. Breathe into the mid-back. You exhale. One more time. You inhale. And then you exhale. Wonderful. Lower back down. Okay, I want you to bring the soles, the bottoms of your feet together. We're going to do a little butterfly, recline butterfly. We're going to go into that Supta Baddha Konasana where the bottoms of the feet come together. And you just want to feel like you're equally weighted on each side of your sacrum, your tailbone, back of the pelvis is on the mat. You have your hip bones to the sky, and then maybe just have your palms facing upwards. So you're relaxed through the collarbones, chest is open. Really try not to let your shoulders hike up into the ears. Keep collarbones wide, palms to sky. And just stay here and breathe. If you needed a little cushion under your head and neck, you could bring your head up a little if you needed it, or a folded up yoga blanket if that felt more comfortable to you. And just stay here. Just breathe three-dimensionally. Feel how your ribs expand in all directions, front, side, and back. Feel the chest rise, the ribs expand, the chest fall, and the ribs to knit down and together. And just continue breathing like this. Just allow your collarbones to open, your chest opens, shoulders are down and back, away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, so feel how your thighs just drape outward. So we want our thigh bones externally rotating deeper into the hip joints, into the hip sockets. Breathing in, breathing out. Just relax the mouth, relax the jaw. Tongue could be at the roof of the mouth. Feel a little space open in the throat and the neck. Couple more deep inhales here. Let that low back sink into the mat. One more deep inhale. And gently, softly release. All right. So now what I want you to do, bring your knees back together. And maybe just do this little windshield wiper a couple times, side to side, across the hips. All right. Now from here, extend one leg straight down against the mat. And then what I want you to do here, once you do that, you're going to take your opposite foot, either reach to your peace fingers around your big toe like that, or grab a hold of your pinky toe side of your foot with the palm wrapping around the side of the foot, and then you let the knee drop down, the shins parallel, knee, ankle, and you're just bringing your leg down to the side for your happy baby. Ardha Ananda Balasana. We'll do half happy baby so you can get the front of this hip to stretch too. Relax the shoulders down and back. Relax the neck. Spine is long. Feel that crease in the front of the hip. Just allowing that leg to drop to the side, just dropping down. Inhale, exhale. If you want, again, you can grab the big toe, peace fingers, or like I said, lateral pinky toe side. Just want those hips to release. The low back is lengthened into the mat. You're going to feel that crease in the hip, that leg bone going deeper into your socket. Low back dropping deeper into your mat. If you are sitting all day, this will feel good. One more deep inhale. Softly, gently exhale, release. Now you're going to take that leg and just extend it out straight onto the mat. And then you're going to fold the other leg in. Again, you're either going to go to your big toe, and you're just going to let this leg drop out to the side. Or you're going to grab your pinky toe side and just let this. Think of that straight line, knee to ankle. Just drop that knee sideways. Inhale, exhale, and just kind of let that hip sink in, that thigh bone sink in deeper. Stay here and breathe. Just breathe in and breathe out. Just let that thigh go deeper into the hip. Soften the jaw, the mouth, the facial muscles. Relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows. Think of a soft eye gaze. You don't want piercing eye gaze. Just soften your eyes, your lips. Breathe. Feel the back of your pelvis widening into the mat underneath you. Feel those collarbones widen across the chest. Shoulders are down and back. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And softly, gently release. Excellent. Next, just hug both knees in. Maybe rock side to side really gently across your low back, if that's okay on your low back. Next, I want you to extend your legs straight on the mat, and then we're going to turn onto our side. Okay, so basically what I want you to do here, we're going to make sure that we don't collapse. We want to keep shoulders down, away from our ears. We want to feel how our collarbones are going to open wide across our chest. Modified, what you would do, your knees would stay bent, and you'd stack your knees, you'd stack your ankles, and you would just work on keeping your chest open. And then what you would do, you would heighten up, those bottom ribs would lift away from the mat, and then you could either have your hand across your waist to remind you to lift those ribs up, or you could have your hand here, your collarbones are wide, drop shoulders out of ears. So this is your modified. And then if you don't want to modify, what I want you to do instead, just trying to create a little more room here so I could extend my legs and stack them. So I'm going to stack my ankles, stack my legs, lift my ribs, and then basically we're just going to press our forearm against the mat, and they're going to do the same thing where we just lift here. Your chest is open, lift those bottom ribs, stay here and breathe. You're inhaling, and then you're exhaling. 10, chest is open, you're inhaling, and then you're exhaling. 9, hold that side plank. 8, keep collarbones wide. 7, and then 6, lift those hips up, chest is open. 5, and then 4, chest is open. 3, use your core. 2 more. 1 more. Softly come in. We're going to just swing those legs around to our other side. And I'll give you modified first, where you're going to get your shoulders to drop. Your ribs are going to lift up away from the mat. You're just going to stack your knees, and you're going to stack your ankles. You're going to feel how your chest opens so your shoulders drop away from your ears. And then maybe you'll just come up, hold it up here like this. Your chest is open, collarbones are wide. Stay here, lift your bottom ribs. This is modified. Stay there, hold it there. Or you're going to stack your knees, stack your ankles, and then you're going to make sure these bottom ribs lift up, but your shoulders are down and back. Maybe you'll have your hand up here, maybe your hands on your hips. Stay here and breathe. And you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale. Chest is open. You're going to inhale. Exhale. Keep those bottom ribs lifting up. Lift your hips up. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here and breathe. I'm shaky today. Inhale. Exhale. And 7. Keep chest open, collarbones wide. 6, keep lifting your bottom hip. And then 5, shoulders away from ears. 4, inhale, exhale, chest is open. 3, and then 2, stay lifted. Good, last one. And slowly come back down to your mat. Okay, next what I want you to do, we're going to come on to our hands and our knees. Actually, I don't want to kneel. It hurts too bad to kneel right now, so I'm not going to kneel. So instead, I want to do the opposition arm leg raise, where you're just lying on your mat on your stomach. So today is more of a beginner workout, just to get in, get out, just to get things to stretch a little bit so you don't feel like you're overdoing it. And then you're going to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Your shoulder blades anchor all the way down your back. Your abdominals lift into your spine. Okay, so basically we're going to do our arm leg reaches on opposite sides of our body. So it's like, I might have to turn again. Let's see what I could do. When I move, I'll have a bigger place. I'm moving to a place where I can afford a whole house again. So I've had enough of living like this, so I just can't do it anymore. So I'll be excited to when I can do videos and be comfortable with AC and a whole house to move around in. I'll be very happy. So it'll be exciting. So from here, we're going to do our opposite arm and our opposite leg. So we're going to stretch apart. I don't know, I'm having trouble fitting anywhere today. Let me just work with what I have and deal. So we're going to have our arms and our legs go in opposite directions. And then you're dropping your shoulders out of your ears. My goodness, my voice is like coming and going. So what I want you to do, your tailbone lengthens back. That's going to keep you from compressing your low back. Your core lifts away from your mat into your spine. We're going to do our opposite arm and our opposite leg lifting in opposite directions. So you're going to lift, head comes up as if you're lifting your face out of water. Really stretch fingers and toes apart. Come in, switch. Drop shoulders away from ears, neck is long. Come up, hold, switch. Keep going from opposite sides. Inhale, Exhale, switch, chest lifts away from mat. Inhale. Exhale, switch, and again, inhale. Exhale, switch, keep switching, inhale. Exhale, fingers away from toes. Inhale. Exhale, 4 more. Anchor the shoulder blades down your back, 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, last one. Okay, now what I want you to do, lift both your arms and then lift both your legs away from the mat. Everything at once. Your head lifts, hold it here, stretch and reach, come back in, down. Exhale, scoop core tight. You're going to lift arms and legs, stretch apart, come back in. Inhale, exhale, reach in, stretch apart, come back. And 5, fingers and toes, stretch apart, use your core, and come back in. 4 more. Use your core. Lengthen and lift. Strengthen your back. Come back in. 3 more. Legs reach long. Tighten your core to your spine. 2 more times. You're going to inhale, exhale. Use your core. And last one, you're going to inhale, exhale. Use your core. Now swimming. We do swimming in Pilates. Your arms and your legs work opposite directions. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 and 4. Lift your heart. 3 and 2. Last one, and gently come in. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Press up to your hands and your knees. Slowly, you're just going to sit back, straight back, hips over your heels. Okay, let's come into a little rest pose. Once again, I want you to open your chest, open your shoulders. Now take your arms behind you and relax your forehead on the mat, palms to sky. Allow your shoulders to just drop down away from ears, collarbones wide, and foreheads on the mat. You can put your head on a yoga block if you wanted, your forehead. Stay here and breathe. Release your low back from doing your extension. Inhale, exhale. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax sides and neck. 2 more deep inhales. And 1 more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly take hands under the shoulders. And then I want you to press up to your hands and your knees. All right. Now, this next thing that I want you to do, I want you to feel like you can rotate from right in between your 2 shoulder blades. So we're going to come up onto all fours. Let's see if I can kneel for a sec. You're on all fours. Let's go ahead and do a cat-cow where you're going to press your shoulder blades to the sky. I'm going to curl my toes under to support my knee more. Inhale, stretch head away from tailbone. Exhale, try to spread your shoulder blades far and wide. Inhale, stretch apart. Exhale, spread those shoulder blades far and wide. Stretch tailbone away from top of head. So you're getting each end of the spine to stretch apart, opposite ends, pulling apart. 2 more. And inhale, and then exhale. 1 more. You're going to stretch apart. Awesome. All right. Now, we're going to take our hands, pushing them. There's something I wanted to do. I wanted to twist from the middle of your back. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Hand behind your head. Your hip bones are squared to the mat. Now, once again, like we did at the beginning, you rotate it around your breastbone. Open your shoulders, your chest. Your hip bones stay down to the mat. Breathe. Chest is open. Come back in. Make sure you don't hike your shoulders. Twist from right in between your 2 shoulder blades, and then come back in. 3 more. Open your chest, and come back. 2 more. Take an inhale as you get your ribs to fully expand and open. 1 more time. Inhale, get the air moving. Move that spine. Exhale. Excellent. Switch sides. I'm going to just switch directions so I can look at you. So now we're going to have knees bent, hands in mat, hand behind head and neck, Shoulders stay away from ears. Now I want you to keep shoulders down and back. And you're just going to rotate. Now really open up collarbones. Inhale as your ribs expand. Exhale, come back. So your hips are squared to the mat. Breathe in. And now exhale, come back to the mat. So you're going to inhale, feel chest open. Get that thoracic spine to move a little bit. Inhale. Hips are squared to the mat. Exhale 2 more times. And inhale, open. Exhale, come back in. 1 more time. You're going to inhale, open shoulders, chest. And exhale, come back in. Excellent. Okay, now what I want you to do, we're just going to have our feet. We're going to start to push. I know, let's do a little stretch for our feet. Toes curl, ow. Toes curl under. Ooh, that was painful. What am I looking for? Let me do something real quick. I need a little more cushion right now. Okay. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, I have to stop. I think I chipped my knee bone. It's been a while. It's been since July 8th since I hurt my knee, and I still can't kneel, so that's not a good thing. Okay, so I won't put all my pressure on it like I just was. So I'm going to get the pressure off my knees because what I wanted to do, I wanted to stretch your feet out, but it's not working for me, so I'm just going to quit that one. What I want you to do, you're going to start to drop back. You're going to shoulder blades down your back. And I'm just going to have you slowly extend the legs for a downward facing dog. I think it's Adho Mukha Shavasana. How do I say it? Adho Mukha Shavasana. And then if I say it wrong, I apologize. It's been a while when I pronounced it that way. You're going to press your hip bones back, sits bones back. They stretch to the backs of those thighs. I'm having you do this because I want you to feel from your armpits down into your palms. And then I want you to feel your shoulder blades down into your lats, those big back muscles running down sides of back. And then keep on letting your sits bones pull to the backs of those upper thighs. Slowly come back in here on all fours. Slowly stretch apart. Your breastbone pulls forward through the 2 arms. Shoulder blades anchor down back. You want to feel how your arm bones twist externally deeper into your shoulder sockets. Now really try to pull the ribs apart. The front of the hip bones stretch away from your rib cage. Slowly come back onto all fours. Push back into that downward dog. Get that energy to flow one way through the spine, the other way down through the legs. Start to feel it travel through the backs of your thighs, all the way into the back of the calves. Feel those heels pressing towards the mat. Feel your breastbone pull the other direction. The connection standing on your armpits to the palms. Come back in. Inhale. Exhale. Slide back again. Really stretch apart. Feel the sides of the neck stretching with gravity. Shoulders stay away from the ears as your shoulder blades lengthen down the sides of your back. Pull those sits bones to the backs of your upper thighs. Pull all the way down to your calves, to your heels. Stretch the fingertips apart as you stretch from armpits to palms. And last one, come down to your hands and your knees. Let's stretch one more time. Shift the weight back through your hips, your heels. Breathe. Let the sides of the ribs really stretch apart. Inhale, exhale, pull the front of the ribs away from the hip bones. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take right palm pushing against the mat. Your hips are square, but you rotate from that mid breastbone. Either reach to your knee or maybe reach to your ankle. And pull those sits bones to the backs of your thighs. Feel the neck elongate. Feel the shoulders drop back away from ears. Sits bones pull down and back to the back of the pelvis, to the back of the upper thighs, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly return center. Stretch ribs and hips apart. Now you're going to slowly rotate. You're going to press that left palm against the mat. Pull those ribs away from the front of the hip bones. Now you're going to rotate. This right hand's going to reach to the side of the knee, or it's going to come all the way to the side of your ankle, and you're going to twist from right in between your two shoulder blades, middle back. Look under the armpit, stretch. And inhale, shoulders down and back, and exhale. Your hips are square to the mat. Rotation's happening mid-back between your two shoulder blades, shoulders away from ears. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. Last time, shoulders away from ears, breathing in, breathing out. And slowly you're going to untwist. One more time, find that dog, walk your dog, and inhale. Exhale, palms press away from the armpits, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Exhale, just walk that dog out, and 4, and 3, and 2. Get those hips moving, last one. And gently you're going to fold those knees, come all the way down. And then let's just like cross those ankles. Ah, my knee, my knee, my knee. Woo, it doesn't like that one bit. Okay, getting off of it again. Okay, so sometimes you just have to listen to your body and not push when something doesn't feel right. All right, next, what I want you to do, we're gonna do one more thing for our hips, and then let's hold a reverse plank for a second. So when I have you do your reverse plank, get your glutes to turn on. Pull through the backs of those thighs. Push all the way down the chain. Push into those heels. Lift your heart. Palms away. You're going to lift up your breastbone. Now I want you to really feel this connection from under the armpit into your serratus anterior, up at these mid-axillary line, middle ribs, under the armpit. Push into those palms. You lift up your heart, and then I want you to feel like your abdominals just pull all the way into your low back, and you're gonna lift up your pelvis, and then you're gonna lift your chest to the sky. Really feel those glutes lift up a little higher. Stay here for 10, breathe, 9, lift your heart, 8, 7, keep chest open, 6, 5, scoop your core in a little deeper. 4, 3, lift your heart. 2 more. And last one, gently come in. Shake out those knees for a second. I'm shaky today, like my muscles are shaking like crazy. What the heck? I'm gonna drink some more. I have Gatorade. No, not Gatorade, I have Powerade. And I think I have some vitamin water. That's what I need. Okay, now we're gonna do one more thing for our hips. Slide down, hands under the knees. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, release. 2 more. Open your heart, little back extension. Release. 1 more time. Hopefully your shoulders and neck feel a little more released too. Now just peel down. I want you to roll behind your sits bones. Scoop in, roll back. And then once you're on the mat, hair in my mouth. Okay, once you're on the mat, you're gonna cactus your arms like we did when we started. Crisscross, ankle over knee. We did our spinal twist at the beginning. Here, I just want you to reach. Once you feel like your shoulders are down back out of your ears, collarbones are wide, low back is on the mat, go from cactus and just take your hands under the back of your thigh. Use your elbow to guide that that inner thigh away from you. Flex your feet to open those hips a little more, and just let your back fall into the mat. Feel how your chest is open, collarbones are wide. And stay here and breathe. Awesome. Little recline pigeon. Get into that piriformis, that lateral hip and glute. Get into the general hip area. Feel those shoulders releasing, neck is long. And slowly to go, you can stay here if you want. If you want to go a little deeper into your glute and hamstring, hug your shin a little closer and just hug in tighter for a second. Hug in a little more. Get that low back to really release into the mat. Yeah, I think I'm pretty dehydrated. I have a headache. My muscles are shaking. I went all day without food. So I didn't have breakfast. I had no lunch. I worked all day. And I came home and had dinner because I overslept and I rushed to go to work. So that's what happened. Shaky now. Release, and now we're going to take our foot to the ground. We're going to crisscross opposite ankle over knee. Your entire spine is long, and they're going to reach. First, I just want you to have your arms cactus. Just really emphasize collarbones wide, shoulders away from ears, neck long, head away from tailbone. Feel that. Now lift up your legs. Flex your feet, take hands through the space, grab the back of your thigh, and then just let your left elbow press into that left inner thigh to get that thigh to rotate out. Stay here and breathe. Keep collarbones wide, chest open. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Spine is long. Neck is long. Soften into that hip. Feel that side of your glute. Okay, we're going to go deeper now. Take hands, slide them down under the knee, pull the shin tight, and just feel how it goes a little higher. You're going to feel a little bit of the hamstring, you're going to feel your glute, and just breathe. Stay here for a second and breathe. That back is on the mat. Hug in tight. Take one more deep inhale and exhale, release. Excellent. Release your leg. Now I just want you to take a second, like in a constructive rest position. Your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles, everything's aligned. And I just want you to stay like this for a moment. Just settle down into the mat for a second. Feel how the bottoms of your feet are touching the mat. Your back is in its natural curves, neutral spine. Just take a moment. Just allow gravity to kind of hold your body in place on the mat. Feel the natural curves in your spine. We're going to end with a little release and stretch for our low back. And I just want you to do little pelvic tilts using your core to shift your hip bones, to roll your pelvis back. And if you have like hardware holding your back together, then I'm not going to have you shift it back and forth. You'll just relax on the mat and just stay where you are. You would pull your abdominals in and elongate, like you're zipping them into the length of your spine as you roll your hips back. And then you would just relax your core, the tone of your core, and then you would pull in, feel the tailbone lengthen, your hip bones roll back, feel a openness right in the front of your hip joints, and then softly release. So you're going to tighten your abdominals in to move your pelvis, and you're going to feel the openness right there in the front of the hip crease, and then you're going to slowly release. So you're going to use your core. Allow your low back to stretch longer against the mat. Feel the energy travel into the hips. It releases through here. You're going to feel slight little lengthening. And then carefully release. And then shift back 3 more. Press into your feet slightly. Scoop your core tight. 2 more. So you're just going to feel that length in the low back. Release 1 more time. And release. Wonderful. Now just straighten out your legs for a second. You're going to straighten out the legs, straighten your arms over your head, and just settle into the mat. Take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Relax shoulders down and back. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, release. Wonderful. So now we're just going to turn to our side. And then take a second, because then we're going to press to a seated position. Yep, you're going to come all the way up. And now notice, does your back, does your neck, does your shoulders, do your hips feel better? Mine do. We're just going to say easy pose, Sukhasana. So right now, energetically, I just feel a little bit more release, a little looser. Like I don't feel like everything's like cinched up into my neck, shoulders, and jaw. Like I feel like I can just kind of relax my shoulders. My hips feel like more relaxed and open there. So hopefully energetically you feel like you release and decompressed your joints a little bit from joining me tonight. I certainly hope so. Hands to heart. Let's do 1 more. Really feel how collarbones open. As your arms lift up, those sits bones sink. Inhale, exhale, bring hands to heart. Breathing in, breathing out. And I thank you so much. Peace, everybody. So appreciate you all. And I hope that you feel just as released as I do right now. So things feel way better. Yep, I can kind of move better. Everything doesn't feel like it's all like cramping together. So, yay. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.